My name is Bolaji Awoson, the CEO of Advert Counseling Services. Um, this segment is about storytelling, and I'm going to be talking about real life issues. The title of this story is Openness. What does it mean to be open? Openness is being naked to one another, not hiding from your friend what he or she needs to know about you, or your spouse before getting married. You are open. You are not afraid. Even the Bible says they were naked between themselves and they were not ashamed. Now, this guy, his name is Bolu, and the lady, her name is Yetunde. When they met to get married, Yetunde is from a good home, rich home, well brought up, a good job. And Bolu could not resist this lady because she's beautiful. Even though Bolu was gainfully employed, but there are some things that were still lacking, he was still struggling. And he met Yetunde. They talked. And Yetunde was a bit advanced in age too. She was 28. And Bolu changed his age. He said he was 30. Let me go on. So they got married. Yesterday believed that Bolu was older than her. And they got married. When they got married, Yetunde gave all. She was very open to him. And life continued. And along the way, they began to have challenges. Yetunde began to feel that there's something wrong about Bolu. He uses one lie to cover another one. But you know one thing? Lie does not go on forever. There's always a day of reckoning that you might have forgotten what you said earlier on. So, they had a child and they began to have problems. The child became very ill. Very, very ill. They went from one hospital to the other just to make sure that this child doesn't die. In the process, there are some forms to be filled. And while filling those forms, Bolu had forgotten that he lied about his age. In fact, he lied about so many things. So financially, he doesn't disclose his earnings, his salary to Yetunde. And Yetunde being comfortable, she was open, she received her salary and laid down. This is what I have. But in the process of trying to make sure that their child does not die, there are some forms that they had to fill from one hospital to the other. It was in the process. Bolu had forgotten the age he told Yetunde at the onset of their coming together. So it was from there that question came out. Have you forgotten that you said your age is, that you said you are 2 years older than myself? And he became distressed. You could not hide it anymore. He had to tell Yetunde his real age. I'm quite younger than you. 2 years. Well, at that point, there were a lot of problems going on within the family. And Yetunde said, well, what can I do? Already we are married, we have children, and she forgot about it. The man begged her and asked her to forgive him. That is one. Another thing is that he doesn't disclose how much he earns in the house. Some of us say that it does not matter. You don't have to tell your spouse how much you are earning. But a day will come that things like this will need to be discussed. What am I saying? You need to be open with your friends. You need to be open with your spouse. Why? All these things has to do with things that cement relationship. In building a house, you don't just put block, you don't just arrange blocks, you use cement. Cement brings it together. It's like welding something together. So to cement, one of the things that you need to be doing to cement your relationship, to make sure it does not scatter as you build, is to be open. And openness starts from the time you begin to come together, you begin to admire yourself. That I like this person. It's not just about face value, physical attraction. There are some virtues that are inside that you have to display. None of such things is openness. Let's learn to be open with one another. In relationship, in friendship, in marriage, we need to lay our cards down on the table.